Hey, this is George Call of ASKA, and today in our song series for the Night Strike album, our opening song was a song called 1944, and it's a bit of historical fiction. It's a song that posits what would happen if you went back to a pivotal point in time and something changed. You know, this is a historical fiction, so we go to a point in world history that was pivotal, and we twist a little bit, and you see the new results of the thing that happened. It's pretty shocking. Good stuff. Check this out. Hey, this is George Call with our continued Night Strike song rundown. Today's song is Queen of Mirrors. This is a song I wrote about over the years, you know, through prehistory to modern times. People have always gone to war for the most inane reasons imaginable. In times past, they'd go to war because somebody would roll the bones, you know, or they would read the portents and the omens in the sky, and send people to die for the most frivolous reasons imaginable. This song deals with that, and it poses the big question. Queen of Mirrors, where's your king? Hey, George Call here with our Night Strike song rundown. Today's song is Soul Stealer. It was the first single on our new Night Strike album. And the video actually stars my son, Aiden. He did a fantastic job. This song, we wanted to go back to the early roots of hard rock and heavy metal, that kind of sound that kind of pulled us into it in the first place. I think most people that listen to it agree it's got that old school vibe and feel, while keeping it fresh and, you know, being done now in 2025. You know, we love this song. It doesn't alienate anybody. It brings all of us heavy metal hard rock fans in, and you be the judge. Listen to it here today. Soul Stealer from ASKA Knight Strike. Hey, George Call of ASKA here, continuing our ASKA Knight Strike song rundown. This next song is called Love Then Oblivion. It's a song that's near and dear to me, very personal. Everybody has their own interpretation and what they think about it, what it means to them. For me, it was a song that I wrote for my second daughter, my youngest child, Cassidy. Cassie, if you're out there, this is for you. This song, it's a song about, you know, since we are older now and we've grown up with this music, we can't just strictly sing songs about dragons and soldiers and swords and killers and all that stuff, because we've experienced everything. Sometimes we like to take songs that have a more autobiographical meaning and delve into some of those themes, and this is certainly one that does. Check it out and see what you think. It's Love Then Oblivion. Hey, George Call with our ASKA Knight Strike song rundown here. Today's song is Black Flight. It's a science fiction epic song that we actually started writing during our Absolute Power writing sessions and never completed. We brought it back out and finished it for our Night Strike album and added that whole space flight section that eerily sounds like you're deep in space. It's a great sci-fi song that takes us to a period of time where it's the end of the world. Everything's finishing, and humanity has selected the best to go deep into space to the next nearest galaxy and hopefully seed an Earth-like planet with these inhabitants. What happens, of course, is another story. There's an entire engineer's log that runs through the thing, spoken by Keith Knight. We've got the lyrics for it in the booklet. Check it out. Black Flight. Hey, George Call of ASKA here. We're doing our Night Strike song rundown. Today's song is Together. This is a song that I wrote for a quite horrific theme, something I don't wish on my worst enemy. It's an abduction song, a song about a perv that goes out and abducts somebody and keeps them captive in their home, and every night watches the news and follows the progress, the update of the police and whatnot. It does have a little twist in it. I don't want to give it away here. Sharp-eared listeners will catch the twist and go, Oh man, this guy is truly a pervert. But check it out. It's a horrific theme, but a great heavy metal song from the ASKA Knight Strike. Together. And check out the video. Hey, George Caw from the band ASKA doing the ASKA Knight Strike song rundown. Today's song is Janissary. In our genre of music, there are always songs about fighting men, Spartans, Romans, Vikings, and they're always from the Western perspective. I thought it would be cool to do one from the Eastern side. The Moorish, Turkish fighters had an elite group of fighters called the Janissary. They were kind of like the Knights Templar, but from the other side. And it's quite ironic when you think about it. These soldiers were honed and trained and raised and taken from Christian villages when the Moors would raid into, southern Europe and raid these villages, take these young boys and train them up. Check it out, Janissary.
Hey, it's Keith with ASKA. This is the Knight Strike rundown of From Out of the Sky. Before we started recording the album, George asked me to sing a song on the album. I said, sure. So I went out and wrote a couple and chose the best one, and this was what came out of it. From Out of the Sky is an invasion song, an alien invasion. At first you don't know if they're a friend or foe, and if they are a foe, would you stand and fight, or would you run and hide? That's kind of the question behind it. I brought the song in basically fully written. George kind of helped write some of the verse parts, and that's kind of how it all came together. Hope you enjoy it. From Out of the Sky.
Hey, George Caw of ASKA here, giving you the ASKA Knight Strike song rundown. Our album ends in epic fashion with the Nordic mythological tale called The Lie. A Viking dies on the battlefield and awakens to find that he's not in what seems to be Valhalla, where he expected to wake up. What happened? Did somebody lie to him? See, in Viking culture, they told their men to get them to fight and, make the ultimate sacrifices, to go the distance, and that the only way to get to their afterlife, to get to Valhalla, to fight alongside the gods and feast every day with them until the day of Ragnarok, was to die a brave, courageous hero. And if you did, Odin would send his Valkyries, retrieve you, bring you to Valhalla. So what happens to this Viking? Listen to the song, let's find out.